bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard, I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack, they call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
We're talking video talk. We're talking
Video talk, bitch, we're talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or dive to video.
Hello. Welcome back to VideoTalk. I'm back. I'm Willie, and yeah, last week I was little bit in the autumn flu, but now it is great to be back. I was gonna do this last week, but yeah, I was a little bit under the weather back then, so well, I guess this is okay if I do it right now. So what say you? Dennis A, here we go. Hey Dennis A, what's going on? Freakazoid 85, hello everybody, and welcome back. So yeah, okay, so hey, my Vinegar Syndrome shelf is starting to get ready. Here we can see the current line of the films, and the last one I have here is the number, is it VS 468. So to my according to my calculations, there are 418 current Vinegar Syndrome releases. So I need to clear only like couple of shelves, but yeah, there's gonna be VSAs and VSUs and whatever the VS hell not there. There's all kinds of VS, so I think I need to clear a little bit more shelf space. But I think this is gonna be the last broadcast for a while of this type of thing, like clearing the shelf. So enjoy it while you can, so to speak. And it's a reminder that it's a live show, so you can ask. The point of all these things is to, you know, have discussions about these DVDs or Vinegar Syndromes and whatnot. And when I do this, I can a little bit show this shelf, what have I done so far. So this is the deal tonight. And yeah, hopefully I will get to do this. So let's start. First I want to show, I got them, if you remember my unboxing last time when I was doing it live, I ordered these plastic envelopes more from there's a link in the description where to get these, and also I ordered these folders. So you can see that this is much more smaller folders than the previous ones that I have from the workplace, but this is how it looks like. So you can fit easily like 20 DVDs in one of these folders. Maybe you can fit more, but I think I have 20 DVDs in these ones. So I will start filling this up then the next time. Jay the Cinemaniac and Stephen Grimes is in the house. Good evening, and everybody. Good evening to everybody. 28 people watching. Nice. Okay, so let's continue with this story. And Santeri Paju is in the house. Yeah. If there's anything wrong with the sound or picture, let that be known in the chat. Yes, as usual. But the first film of this shelf is something called Framom främsta linjen, etulinjan edessä. This is a Finnish-Swedish war movie. Probably this is not being shown anywhere outside Finland, because this is, yeah, quite frankly, very piece of shit dog shit piece of war movie. It's about this actual fight with the Swedish volunteers who came Finland to help to fight the Russians in the Second World War. But the reason I have this in my shelf is because yours truly, me Willie, was a special effects assistant in this movie. The best scene in this film is definitely the end credits where my name is shown there. Yeah, I was a couple of weeks working on this film. We were in Kajaani, which is in the northern Finland, and I was setting up these TNT explosions and also setting up these bloody squibs when the Russians getting like shot with the machine guns. And yeah, I'm always pissed off because I feel the blood bags to the full, and it looked the scene where the blood bags are actually exploding. It looked like a scene from a RoboCop, but it's edited so in this film it is edited so that you do not get to see the blood bags exploding. You just get to see the aftermath. And yeah, it sucked ass. And this film sucked ass, but because of this, what I just told you, I will keep this in my archives. Framon främsta linjen looks boring as hell, and it is. God damn it. The worst thing about this film is it's directed so poorly. It was directed by Åke Lindman, the veteran guy of these Finnish war movies. Man, this guy was in the 50s also in the Tuntematon sotilas, which maybe even have been seen in the outside of Finland. But I don't think he was like too old to make movies during this time. So, but yeah, I will put the Framon främsta linjen. I will put it in the plastic casing. Has anybody seen that except me? Probably not. Hopefully not. Yeah, putting it in here. And mind you, this was the most expensive Finnish movie. At the time it was made, I think it cost like, was it like 5 million euros or something? I think, yeah, there has been more expensive Finnish movies, but at the time it was shot, it was the most expensive thing. And I would say that it was not money well spent. Einari Keskiaho has seen this film. Well, did you like it? Did you like Framon främsta linjen? Okay, into the folder you go, Framon främsta linjen. Head first, you go. And yeah, people have been asking where I put the empty cases. So I will show you. I will put empty cases in a plastic case like this. And eventually I will take it to the attic. It's a really spooky attic. Yeah. But continuing, a little bit different film. Russ Meyer's Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. Elikkä nopeampaa pillukissa, tapa. Okay, it's a Russ Meyer classic and it's a Finnish DVD. And yeah, I hear Severin is putting out the Super Vixens, 3 Super Vixens Vixen films, but not Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, which is kind of strange because people usually when they refer Russ Meyer film, usually this comes the first in people's mind, but I don't know why they do only the Vixen films. Maybe they're very expensive to release or something like that. But yeah, this is definitely something that I would have to watch again very soon because it has been like a million years since I have last watched Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. But it's for certainly it is a cult classic. And I don't think there's a Blu-ray. There's some sort of bootleg Blu-ray of this, but not official Blu-ray of Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. Am I right or am I wrong? Santeri Paju says, I think Super Vixens and Faster Pussycat are the best Russ Meyer films. Yeah. These are the classics. Maybe I like Super Vixens more than Faster Pussycat Kill. But yeah, it definitely would be in order to, when the Severin 4Ks arrive, to watch all these Russ Meyer films in a row. And sure, it would be sweet if Severin would be putting out like Russ Meyer box set, like they have done with Al Adamson box set and Ray Dennis Stegler box set and Andy Milligan box set, but probably ain't gonna happen. And yeah, hey, I'm gonna be for an hour here, so I will be stopping. I will be quitting 9 o'clock. So if you was wondering that how long of a show this is gonna be, Yeah. Okay, moving on. No, so this is another Russ Meyer film. The Russ Meyer collection, Is She a Woman or Animal? And these were also released in Finland in this kind of cardboard casing. But I don't have that. I think these are for some reason, these are the only Russ Meyer films that I have. I think. Why? I think they've released at least 5 Russ Meyer films, but I don't know, why don't I have any more? Why don't I have more Russ Meyer films? I don't know, beats the hell out of me. But Vixen coming out from Severin in 4K Ultra HD. Ah, looking forward to that Severin release. Yeah. Any comments about the Vixens or Russ Meyer in general? Any comments whatsoever? 40 people watching. That's great. Great stuff. And next week is gonna be another unboxing recording. Yeah, I have a couple of boxes from Wow HD. And also one category 3 film. It's gonna be hard as balls, man. Let me tell you, hard as balls. Haven't watched it though. Denny says, so Severin is not releasing Pussycat. No, they are releasing Vixens. I think that they're releasing this Vixen and Super Vixens and in the land of Super Vixens. I mean the Valley of Super Vixens. They're releasing three of these. I need to get that, man. Do you mean the Severin 4K Vixens? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Now this is a hardcore to the balls. Class of 1984, luokka 84. So this was banned in Finland completely, and this DVD is the first release that we got, and it's a good release. I know it has been released by Shout Factory on Blu-ray, but I think this is something that they will definitely do someday on 4K, because they are doing like remasters of their Blu-rays. Lots of these Blu-rays have been already out on 4K. And I think Class of 84 is gonna be one of them. And yeah, this is the Finnish DVD of this film. I like the cover, and check this out what I have here. I have an autograph on the cover of this film. It is autographed by the director Mark L. Lester. Yeah, he was in Finland was it like 4 or 5 years ago? It was a Night Visions event. And I went to some sort of special screening which they showed, where they showed Commando. Yeah, Commando screening. And believe it or not, me and Rauli, we were leaving a little bit early Commando screening because we had to go to pee. We had so badly go to pee, and there was the legend Mark L. Lester. He was taking a piss at the same time, and we went with him and say like, fucking Commando is the best movie ever, god damn it. And he was like, yeah, thanks. But Class of 1984, I think this is very good. Very good thriller set in the school world, these really bastard students that are taunting everybody in the school. And finally this teacher takes the law in his own hands and starts brutally killing them. One guy gets his hand chopped in a, how do you call it, sirkkeli, like this electric saw. And yeah, it's a brutal movie. There's a rape scene, very disturbing rape scene. It's great. And music by Alice Cooper. And even young Michael J. Fox is in it. So I suggest you check out Class of 1984 if you have never even heard about that. Every classic that gonna be like 40 years old. Eto Honor, you're quite right. Halloween is 50 years old. and juttuja odotellessa. What do you mean by that? In the 90s was a great time to be a teen because they showed all the movies on TV. I don't think they have ever showed Class of 1984 on TV, or have they? In a Finnish TV. But there we have it. Class of 1984 with Mark L. Lester, the director's autograph. It says here, to Willie, Mark L. Lester. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, you meant the Russ Meyer films. Yeah, Russ Meyer films were actually shown on Finnish TV. It was, maybe late 1990s or early 2000s, something like that. Nelos Channel 4 were screening them. Okay. JAA, good evening JAA. Hey, okay, so those people who are not from Finland, you have probably never even heard about this film, but I actually think this is one of the best Finnish movies ever made. Very depressing, very realistic. About a film about this like a couple, a very troubled couple, and yeah, there's some ugly like family fighting in this film, and yeah, this guy goes to jail and loses his kids and whatnot, and the wife is very crazy and like a very realistic. It's made sort of like a dogma style, like a camera is following, like a documentary style. It was actually part of the Finnish television series created by Aku Louhimies, the director, called what was the name? Irtiottoja. I don't think there's an English name. But Valkoinen kaupunki means white city. And yeah, I think this is pretty good. I have seen, this is like a good movie to feel bad. good bad feeling film. Eto Honor, have not seen that. 5 out of 5. I would call Valkoinen kaupunki probably 4 out of 5. And also I would call Class of 1984, I'm not sure which one you mean, but I would call Class of 1984 also a 4-star film. Everybody has probably seen Valkoinen kaupunki, everybody who is from Finland. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Valkoinen kaupunki is a kind of entertaining, but I can't see myself watching it anymore. Capsule of 2000s, early 2000s Finland. Yeah. I think that is exactly what makes it great. Time capsule. Does this have English subtitle? Yes, it has subtitles in Swedish and in English. So take that under advice if you're living outside Finland. Maybe there's Mr. Norway here. Videoman. Good evening, how it's going? I just wrote my video space review for much maligned and hugely misunderstood great trash film, The Predator. Yeah, okay, yeah, great stuff, Vanska. Yeah, I think Predator is by no means a good film, but it's pretty funny. I mean, how badly can you miss your mark? I mean, that's incredible. All right. Antibody. Lance Henriksen and Robin Givens. This was sort of like a remake of this Fantastic Voyage, or what was the film, Joe Dante film, where the Dennis Quaid were shrinked and injected in a person. Little Big Adventure or something like that. This is kind of like a low budget version of it. It has Lance Henriksen in it, and I think this is somewhat rare, but I don't know. I cannot imagine watching this again. Maybe if I would do something with Lance Henriksen, some Lance Henrik special. Okay, maybe that is the only reason I will keep it still because of the Lance Henriksen and possibly some sort of special. But yeah, it's a direct-to-video film. If I remember correctly, it was watchable, but nothing. I mean, nothing special. Antibody feels like a TV. Yeah. Should I just get rid of Antibody? Fuck this movie. I just get rid of it. I don't have to keep everything. God damn it. Very cheaply made and despite Lance Henriksen, pretty bland film. Yeah, I will toss it away. Why? I don't have to keep everything. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay. So where's the freaking Blu-ray? Where's the freaking 4K? I think this is fantastic film. Russell Mulcahy's directed picture starring Denzel Washington and get this. Okay, now I'm having a blank in my brain. Who was the bad guy? Same guy who was in Cliffhanger and 70s. So now I forget his name. Who was that? John Lithgow. Yeah, one guy knows John Lithgow. But hey, Ricochet. I think this is criminally underrated film. This is great. And this is like very violent thriller film where this cop arrests this very dangerous criminal played by John Lithgow and he escapes from prison and starts to make this cop's life a living hell, framing him like a child molester. And yeah, there's lots of violent breakout like stabbing a cop with a buzzsaw and whatnot. Ice-T is in it, and finally the showdown in the project towers and people getting impaled with spikes and all that. It's great picture. I really do like this film very much, and I have seen this like a very many times, and I don't think there's a Blu-ray of this. It definitely would deserve a Blu-ray, but now so far need to settle for this DVD, which is in widescreen and it's okay DVD. But yeah, any Ricochet fans out there? One of the first Denzel Washington films that I remember him of. I bought Ricochet from Sweden this summer. Haven't taken time to rewatch it, but I remember it being great. Yes, it is great. It's great. I think the final act is kind of very unrealistic and very like crazy. But if you can tolerate that, you are in for a great treat. At least that's my opinion of Ricochet. What was it? Always makes me laugh when John Lithgow is in prison and this guard comes up and, okay, hey Blake, you're up for your parole hearing. And then Blake says, and the cop says that, did you brush your teeth? And Blake says, John Lithgow says to the cop, yeah, I brushed my teeth with your wife's pubic hair. And then the classic scene where John Lithgow goes to the parole hearing and the parole officer asks him that, if I would let you out, what would be the first thing you would do when you're out of the prison? And John Lithgow says, well, let me see. First thing, I would probably pay a visit to your house. And the officer goes, okay, so are you supposed to thank me? Lithgow goes, no. First, I would fuck your wife and then your daughter. Hell, maybe even your dog. And then the officer goes, okay, I don't think that's funny. Then you probably won't like this. Pulls a gun and blows his brains out. It's great. It's fantastic. Great. Okay, a little bit rarer DVD. I don't know. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Okay, there's people who really like this. I am not one of those people. I have seen the longer cut. I have seen the theatrical cut. I really don't see why it's not a horror film. It's more like a fantasy film. It reminds me of Tim Burton's film. Sure, there's some great special effects and like interesting makeups, but it's all like very fantastic, more like a children's fantasy in many places. And I have read the original book, The Cabal. Yeah, I think the book is very much. It's pretty much have the same events in it, but it's much more interesting. For some reason, I don't like how this world below the graveyard is pictured in this. It's like you just go to the graveyard and walk one stairs below, and then there's all this like underground world there. Well, how come now nobody ever have found it? I don't know. But I think, in my opinion, Nightbreed is way overrated film. Way overrated. Yön kanssa, the people of the night, it says here. I don't know. What I think I have the Blu-ray somewhere. So what would I do with this Finnish DVD? I don't know. I don't know, man. Santeri says, I went to see Nightbreed in the cinema last week. Yeah, last week in the cinema in Helsinki was there some special screening. It was theatrical cut, but I still loved it. Great queer horror fantasy effect. Okay, like I said, there's people who like it, but I'm not one of those people. Maybe I will give it another chance again someday, but yeah, I won't be watching it on this DVD. I will be watching it on Blu-ray, the long. I think it has like 3 different cuts of it. I don't know. Yön kanssa, better known juhlajätkä, says Arsi. Hello Arsi. In Kino Regina, part of Clive Barker theme series. Okay, what other movies are there in the Clive Barker series? Probably Hellraiser, is it? Or is it not? Okay, I think I will clear this Yön kanssa away from the shelf. And hey, when Arsi is in the house, we can thank Arsi that I have this very rare samurai miekka, 6-string samurai. Okay. Good example of it. I have the Vinegar Syndrome VSU release of this. I haven't even watched it, or I have never watched it again, because I think this film sucked ass big time. I didn't like it. It's like a made like a cult film, forcibly made as a cult film, if you know what I mean. Like, look at us, we have so many crazy things that this film is so crazy. And also, it's very toned down film. It's almost like a children's movie. But this, I don't think this DVD, I don't think I have ever seen it on sale. So, thank you, Arsi. I will send it back to you. Final fight was okay, says Arsi. Couple of Hellraisers and couple of Candyman movies. Quite limited series in that sense. Well, Clive Barker has not made that many films, to be completely honest. Rawhead Rex and Lord of Illusions would have been great additions. Why not? Well, come to think of it, I think, okay, maybe now I get hatred on myself, but I think Hellraiser 2 is kind of like a little bit overrated film. It's good, yeah, sure, it's good, but I don't think it justifies so many re-releases that this film has had. I don't know. Okay, Fly 2. Is there not a Blu-ray of Fly 2? Is there a Blu-ray of Fly 2? I'm not entirely sure. Hellraiser 3 is better than 2. Well, Okay, I don't think Hellraiser 2 isn't a terribly good movie either. But yeah, I guess one could argue that 3 is better. I don't necessarily claim that. But Kärpänen, Fly 2, does anybody know if there's a Blu-ray of Fly 2? Yeah, and it's a piece of shit sequel. But I think there's a couple of very good gore and special effects moments in this film. Shout Factory Flybox. Okay, film collection. Thank you for this information, but they are not. The Fly 2 has not been released separately. Am I right? Okay, then I will keep it. One of these sequels that a film that really didn't require a sequel. But it has some fun, gory moments in it, so I think I will keep it. In Australia there has been a standalone release, okay. And I wouldn't be holding my breath to see like a 4K release out of Fly 2 because, yeah, it's 20th Century Fox and now it's under Disney. I don't see they're doing anything with their back catalogue, at least any foreseeable future. I remember Fly 2 being good. No, okay. Like I said, there's a couple of great gory moments in it. There's a fly in my soup. Alright. Walter Hill, Outlaw Riders. It has been like a million years since I have last watched Outlaw Riders. But I remember this was not Walter Hill's best, but it was a great western. Not necessarily great, but it was good western. But this has a slipcover. It's a future film release. So, hey, wasn't there a Kino Lorber Blu-ray of this? Maybe I need to update to the Kino Lorber. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, but there's a slipcover, not necessarily. I think I will keep it and I will put it on the top of the shelf then. Okay. Repticulus, oh yeah. Vinegar Syndrome, those motherfuckers. They put out a 4K Ultra HD. Imagine that, a Danish monster movie on 4K Ultra HD. Now, it's one of their later releases. Okay, so how come I don't see it? It should be right here. And I watched it. It's kind of like a little funny. it's a okay entertaining 60s monster movie, and it was made in Denmark and released by, was it AIP distribution, and they added some goofy special effects on the top of that. Why don't I see it in here? But any case, yeah, Vinegar Syndrome put it out on 4K Ultra HD, so I probably don't need this Swedish Blu-ray of it. I don't know where I have. It is somewhere. Okay, but any case, I will lose this. I think this has a great cover design in it. And remember, if you watch Repticulus, watch the American version, the shorter one, because it cuts away like this dance sequence by this idiot. There's this idiot character, this like a retarded janitor who dances with kids. It's like 10 minutes more of him dancing and goofing around. If that sounds fun to you, then go and watch that version. But you have been warned. How come where is this? Which number is this? Which number is it? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Fly 2 is not terrible movie, but I agree that is unnecessary sequel. Maybe 2.5 to 5-star film for me. Yeah. Okay, Repticulous, I will lose it 10. Okay, hey, by the way, we have VS47. So we have cleared one shelf for Vinegar Syndromes. So I will put these in here. Can you see? Can you see it clearly? So in the shelf goes 470. God damn it, it's so dark. 71, 73. Okay, 71. Criminally Insane. Great picture. Goes there. And 10. VS 473. Chinese Torture Chamber Story Parts 1 and 2. Ah! No. Intropidos de los Punks, parts 1 and 2, Mexican trashy action films. Well, somewhat funny films, but basically it's like a couple of exact the same movie 2 times. But I do love the cover in it. And 10, Devil Times 5, 4K. I think it was okay. Like children are killing people. Hellstrap, completely unnecessary Mexican, like a slasher film. Not recommended. Bloodbath at the House of Death, or suomeksi Lisää verta pyttyyn, pojat. It was actually the first time I ever watched it. Now I can see the appeal, but I don't think it was very successful. It doesn't succeed to be like a very funny horror comedy. But I think it was watchable. Okay, fantastic. I absolutely recommend this. Howling 2, 4K and beautiful picture. And oh my god, Sybil Dunning, holy shit, she's werewolf queen in this film. It's great, it's fantastic, I like it. Christopher Lee is, and freaking Reb Brown is in it, and he fucking screams when he shoots werewolf with machine guns and shotguns and whatnot. Yeah, it's crazy, it's weird, I like it. And 10, Cruel Britannia, 3 little known horror films from England. Grey's Pennygold, Crucible of Terror. I think all of these sucked ass. Yeah, I watched them when I was sick on my sick leave. I watched them. Grey's with Jack Palance probably was the best of the lot, and that was not saying too much. A hard pass on this one. Okay, so there's the shelf, and now basically, hey, there's still more. One that I have not watched. It was the film with the lady with big boobs, but I have not yet watched that. So that's number 480 from Vinegar Syndrome. So now basically my job here is done, but moving forward. Okay, I think this was from RC2, Valkoinen Vaara, and also directed by Mark and Lester. Yes, I watched it and wasn't too special, anything special, kind of like this low-budget action film. And one of these films that has only been released like a rental DVD, to my knowledge. So, little less seen film. But I think for a reason. Maybe. Okay, I will put it in the shelf. Ui, Vincent Price is great. Sinister Man in Bloodbath. House of the Bloodbath Mansion. Yeah, I think Vincent Price's role in it was the best. Valkoinen Vaara, what was the original? White Rush is the original title of this. I still am wondering where has that gone, this Repticulus film. Have I put it somewhere else? I don't know. I think Repticulus is the VS series. Huh. Because I think it was released in summer. It's okay, Lars von Trier's Riget series. Set in this Danish hospital, weird things start to happen, and people have been describing this like a Scandinavian Twin Peaks, and that's not too far-fetched of a claim. It was a nice watch. I watched it. I think I binged this whole thing because it was so interesting. Maybe, probably this is something that I probably won't be watching again, maybe. But definitely check it out if you have the time to check out Riget. And I think this is a quite rare DVD set. Not too often you see this on sale. And this was probably from Arsi too. Wasn't it, Arsi? Hey, remember it's a live show. Chat is open. Put your messages in the chat. It's more funnier for me to do this show if there's somebody to chat with. Okay, James Cameron's best film, Piranha 2, The Flying Killers on Finnish DVD. Lentävät tappajat. Now, it's a little bit debatable how much actually James Cameron directed. I think he directed the whole thing, but in the editing process he got shit canned from the project, and Ovidio G. Asonitis finished the film. But yeah, it's kind of like a mess of a movie, but it led to making of Terminator, so yeah, I guess it was worth the shot then. But yeah, somewhat rare Finnish DVD, and I don't have any other version of this Piranha 2, so I will keep this in the shelf. I think this has got to be one of the older DVDs in my shelf. I remember having this like millions of years. I have never seen that Piranha 2 DVD. I didn't know it even existed. Okay, hey, that's always great to hear if I can show something that really surprises people. But yeah, Piranha 2 Flying Killers, starring Lance Henriksen, has been released. It says here, directed by James Cameron. Yeah, it is a matter of fact. It is a very old DVD, mind you. This is this is copyright 2006, so it's not necessarily that old. Okay, it's pretty almost 20 years old. There's a Egmont DVD too. Okay. That is probably more rarer. So I have here Sony Pictures Entertainment DVD 10. But I think the Egmont has exactly the similar cover. Only difference is the logos. In the usual Egmont TriStar fashion, probably. Do you have it, Mr. Retribution? I have Piranha 2 on UK VHS, Ercolano. Yeah, definitely not a good film per se, but an interesting film. Precise that it was made by first film by James Cameron. Okay, Fortress and Fortress 2. I have the German Blu-ray of Fortress 1, which includes the unrated sequences. Now, this is a film that was cut a little bit for R rating, and there I think there was like 3 different gory shots, like bloody squibs exploding more, and this Vernon Wells character, when he's hit, the stomach explodes. I think it's a little bit longer in that Blu-ray cut. But there's no official unrated cut. I think they have done in the German Blu-ray so that they cut from like some sort of VHS source these uncut sequences. But yeah, Stuart Gordon directed Fortress and Fortress 2. Yeah, Fortress in Space. I don't... Okay, I have seen it when it was new. Was it like 2001 or 2002? And I remember it being very, very bad. I mean, Fly 2 is like a Stanley Kubrick level Oscar winner compared to Fortress 2. But maybe I keep this because I don't have the part 2 in any other form. Maybe I someday do like this kind of like a Fortress retrospective. I wouldn't be holding my breath if I was you. But I will still keep that nevertheless. There's tons of Christopher Lambert movies that I have never seen. For some reason I have never delved into this guy's filmography. Next summer, Santeri, it's gonna be for you Lambert Summer. The hottest summer on earth. Lambert Summer. You will watch all Christopher Lambert films and you will enjoy them. Santeri and Christopher Lambert have very good movies. Yeah. Now you have heard. Now you heard it, Santeri. You heard it now. He has very good movies. The Summer of Lambert, 2025. Expert, soon to be Lambert, Santeri. Okay, hey, Brain Eaters is up next. I think this is probably from Arsi2. I have had this like 2 years in the in the shelf, and now it's Halloween time and all. So I decided to watch all like these kind of like a offbeat and cult films from what I have not watched. And I watched this Samuel Zargov produced. Like an Invasion of Body Snatchers clone. I think it was very good. Very low budget, but cleverly made and cleverly written, and it only lasts, like, its duration is only like 61 minutes. So basically it is impossible to get bored with this one. I'm a sucker for these like a 50s B science fiction films, and I think this was Brain Eaters was one of the more entertaining films. Maybe I talk more about this film in my Halloween special. I was thinking of keeping Halloween special, maybe live show in a couple of weeks, maybe. Lambert has sexy English accent. Indeed. Indeed he has. I think Brain Eaters is also released through Shout Factory Blu-ray. But I don't necessarily think that this is like a film that I will go out and update. I'm very happy with this DVD. Okay. 10 minutes to go. Okay. Maybe I won't be able to complete this shelf completely. But like I said, basically there's no hurry to complete this because I already cleared the road. Nobody probably even knew that there was a Roadhouse Part 2. Yes, my friends, there is a Roadhouse Part 2. No Patrick Swayze, no nothing. I think there was Jake Busey as a bad guy and Will Patton also. I have watched this, but I honestly don't remember anything about this. I don't think it was very good, but very. I think that this is not a very common DVD. It's rare, but I don't think nobody wants this, so I will keep it. Maybe someday I will get crazy and do some sort of Roadhouse 1 and 2. And also the remake. I have not watched the Amazon Prime remake. I just can't bear myself into watching that. Videomanne, hello. Have you seen Videomanne? Have you seen Finnish movie Valkoinen kaupunki? The White City. Directed by Aku Louhimies. Jonathan played Swayze's Dalton's son. Jonathan Shakek. Never heard about that guy. As good as the first one, right? No, it isn't. As a matter of fact, it's terrible. How about doing a special of seagulls that everybody have forgotten, never knew existed? Yeah. Roadhouse 2 would definitely be one of those. Hello, Fosfor. Okay, 71 people watching. God damn, that's a good crowd. Hit that like button and subscribe the channel if you have not yet subscribed. And if there's somebody sitting next to you who has not subscribed the channel, make him do that, or her. I'm glad that there's so many people watching. No, did you say it is called White City? Haha, sounds like men just about races. No, it's not. Maybe I will show you the White City, because I was talking about this and I was recommending that, in my opinion, this is a very good Finnish movie. This DVD has English subtitles in it. Does this look familiar to you? Directed by Aku Louhimies. Very kind of realistic and disturbing film, in my opinion. "76 people watching, god damn. Okay, Screamers 2. And yes, talking about sequels that nobody ever knew existed. Believe it or not, Screamers, the film starring Peter Weller, got a sequel. Okay, I really can't remember anything about it. But since we are talking about sequels that probably anybody know that never exist, Screamers is one of those, and I will put it back. I will keep this yet. Maybe there has been like Fly and Piranha 2 and 10 Roadhouse 2 and Screamers 2, so there's like a crowd of these things. Anybody out there remember anything about it? I'm sure somebody has seen Screamers 2, The Hunting. What year is that from? Okay, let's see. It says too fucking small text. I can't read that fucking text. 2006. Videomanne says, no, not seen. Sounds interesting. Yes, because I remember that you was asking one day that Finnish films, and I think that is something that you probably would enjoy. At least I do. Very disturbing, like a feel-bad movie. Screamers 2 was not bad sequel, but low budget, but that not too much bad CGI. Videoman has to see White Reindeer. Had it for a long time. Yeah, I have seen it someday. It's okay. Okay, this is a Danish movie. Again, vanhat miehet uusissa autoissa. Gamla, old gillar baden gamla bilarna. Or what was the name? But starring Kim Bodnia. I have paid €1 from flea market in this, but this is one of those things that I absolutely cannot remember ever watching. I have had this like, I don't know, thousands of years, billions of years, but can't remember anything about it. But Kim Bodnia, always pleasure to see, and directed by Anders Thomas Jensen. What was the original name? The old guys in their new cars. That's probably some sort of comedy, maybe. In China they eat dogs part 2. Can this be accurate? I Kina spiser de hunder 2. Okay, I will keep this. I hope that trash video will remake Dirty Dance. Sure we will. In the US now too. What do you mean, Henkmeister? What do you mean? In the US now too. In the USA they eat dogs now. Okay, a little bit slow, but now, yeah, I get it now. All right, I think this was last of these films that I will be bagging for this evening. 67 people still watching. I have one Steven Seagal to watch this evening, so I think I will quit now, but I will show you this thing. This is Vinegar Syndrome, and below there's 4 shelves of Vinegar Syndrome. I will someday do a proper video of it. This requires me to move this sofa, so I won't be moving it now, but you get the picture. What does this Vinegar Syndrome shelf look like? And 480 is the latest Vinegar Syndrome release. It's not here, it is the film with Lady with the Boobs. Don't remember the name of the film. And yeah, I need to clear this upper shelf because of the VSAs. I have over there directly in that direction there's my VSA shelf, and yeah, that is suffering also from the lack of space, because I think there was now 50 VSAs and these shelves hold 50 films, so I need to clear also some space for that VSAs. And also okay, fuck this, I will rip these out, and so I can better show you and move, because after all I'm mobile. So here is the VSA shelf, starting from beginning. Savage Harbor, sure have that. Savage Harbor, Evil Town, Vice Academy 1, 2, and the latest I have here is the Instructor. But I know there's many many VSAs that I don't have, but I have ordered it in the next shipment. This is VSA 044, the instructor. So yeah. When comes next Seagull Syksy video? Thursday. Okay, then there's VS Use. Have not yet watched Six String Samurai. And then DV releases on VHS. And hey, here's the Repticulus. Yeah, I found the Repticulus. Rectum. This is VS 478. So I will stick it in the shelf then. Okay, put it in here. Yeah, okay. I saw Repticulus today. First time watch. I liked it a lot. All the hate. I don't know why. What do you mean hate? Do people hate that film? I think it's great. Denmark was kicking ass with the creature effects back in the days. Yes, they were. Okay, did we lose the picture? I think we did. I think we are back, maybe, or maybe not. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, yeah. Yes, I read everywhere that people think it's crap. I actually loved. Yeah, it's not the best creature feature I've ever seen, but it was funny, and it has this kind of novel value to it because it's Scandinavian. It's fun. The initiator, yes to babe, no to pork in the city. What? Okay, hey. I think this is all for this evening's show. Thank everybody for watching the show, and next week there's gonna be unboxing, another unboxing, and maybe after that there's gonna be like Halloween horror video special. So good night to everybody, and I will catch you the next time. Good night. Bye bye. Don't let the video bugs bite.